Hello, everybody. This is Vince Russo from the WMARK newsroom. We have the latest news on TK Tony Khan. And we have a swerve. I'm going to play an audio clip of TK, and I want you to listen very closely, because once you listen to this clip, we may have a new name for the title of this show. Now listen up to the words of Mr. Tony Khan.
Good number, and it definitely did a good number, I hate to admit. And it's not the thing I like to do on AEW, and I've never done it on AEW Dynamite, and have no intention to. And we got through, 80 episodes of Dynamite, close to, I think, between 80 and 90 episodes of Dynamite and Dark each, without ever having me doing that. And in the first episode of Elevation, I had to do that. And I actually, this is funny. I've never told anybody this, so I'll tell you this. I did a promo at Impact with Kenny and Don, where it was the one where Kenny walked out.
Right.
And we did that in one take, and it was really good. And I understand those guys have a lot of stuff they have to get on their show, so I understand. But I was in Nashville with those guys, and we did that it was like one take.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have late breaking news. For the purposes of this show and this show only, this show will not be called Better Call Khan. This episode will be called One Take Tony. Let's get back to the clip.
And most of it nobody's ever seen, because they told us we had time to do, this, and we did it, and it was longer, and there was a lot of stuff in there, and it was good. And we all felt good enough that, none of us wanted to do another take of it. And then they came back and they were like, yeah, we don't have as much time as we thought, so you guys need to cut half of this out. And we were already we'd already gone our separate ways, and Don was back in Canada. And it was so you just wanted to chop that thing in half pretty much, and find ways to cut it together.
Late breaking news, Tony Khan. What that is called in the television industry is editing. Yes, that's what it's called, editing. We cut things down in order to meet the times needed. That's what they're going to do, bro. They're going to edit. Back to the clip.
It didn't make sense. I didn't like it at all. The one that I did with Kenny and Don. And I don't think the fans like that one very. There's some of them that got a good response. That's one that nobody really liked that much. I don't blame anybody, because that's not what we shot. That's a hacked up version of the thing we shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, according to the great TK, that's not what we shot. Well, if that's not what they shot, then what did they shoot, Tony? They shot you on tape, so you're what they shot, but yet you claim that's not what we shot. Then what did they shoot, Tony? Let's get back to the clip.
And the thing we shot was in one take, and it was good enough where, between Kenny, Don, and myself, if there was even a pause, or if somebody sneezed, you know what I mean? Anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, TK just confirmed once again for about the sixth time in the last 90 seconds, he will now be referred to as One Take Tony. For those of you who did not get that, even though we mentioned it 5 times in the last 90 seconds, Tony Khan will now be referred to as One Take Tony.
Somebody stumbled on a word, one of us would have wanted to do it again. Because all three of us, Kenny, Don, and myself, were all perfectionists. All three of us were that was great. And, that was really good. Oh, that's it. Let's call it a night. And then Kenny and I jumped on a plane and flew home. And, we felt great about it. And then, so that was one of those ones where, people hadn't really seen it. But I think, the thing we actually did, I swear, it was good. And I am a person who is, reasonably qualified to judge those things. So I thought it was very good. And then what came out was not what we shot. And
ladies and gentlemen, Tony Khan just confirmed once again. What came out was not what we shot. Then what did you shoot, Tony? What came out? It was you. You were on the footage. How could what you came out not be what you shot? You shot it, Tony. And that's what came out. Ladies and gentlemen, to clarify, Tony Khan from this moment on will be known as One Take Tony, because the bad promo was not what they shot. What came out and what we saw was not what they shot. Now, this is going back to the great days of Bobby the Brain Heenan. Was this promo doctored to change what was shot? Better call Khan.